Sup guys, it is TheCornishGamer, and welcome to what is episode 6 or 7, I think. I can't really keep track anymore. But we're away to Chelsea this game, which is an incredibly difficult game. And you can see here, just a press conference here, I decided to praise one of my players, I believe it is. Yeah, I decided to praise David Marshall after a lot of thinking, because if you look at his form recently, it's even better than Jordan Rhodes' form, which is pretty good. His form of 7.4, he's actually put out some crucial saves, despite his little mess up from the near post shot, if you guys remember that. But anyway, away to Chelsea, I decided to start, for the lineup of this game, I don't really think I change much, to be honest. Just having a quick look at the morale here, so if there's any players you really want to play. Kevin Jones is a bit low morale, but I decide, you know, he's playing pretty bad at the moment. Look at Joe Mason as well, he's another striker we have. It doesn't actually look that bad, to be honest. But I believe in the end I decided not really to change anything. Yeah, I decided not to just stick with my lineup, stick with my guns. Away to Chelsea is going to be a very, very tough game. The fact that it's away doesn't make it any easier, but hopefully we can get some sort of result out of it. I'd be surprised if we get any points out of it, to be honest. But anyway, away to Chelsea. Let's see how we do. So we kick off here. I don't get how we kick off when they're at home, but anyway, here you can see us putting pressure on the Chelsea back four. Ashley Cole is forced to pass back to Schwartz, and a mistake by Schwartz is capitalised on by Bellamy, and we are 1-0 up at Stamford Bridge within about 5 minutes of time. And Schwartz just makes a horrific mistake, but Bellamy capitalises on that mistake. What was he even thinking? Did he just want to give us a goal or something? But we're 1-0 up at Stamford Bridge. I'm not really going to be complaining that much. But anyway, they kick off, and hopefully, from this point on, I'm going to try and hold out. You can see me gone in defence there. You can see Willian bombing it down the wing. Juan Callum managed to get it back, but he misplaces it to Eto'o, and Eto'o has a shot and a great save by David Marshall after we praised him, showing me why he should stay as #1 goalkeeper. But he plays out here, misplaced to Eto'o. Eto'o plays it through to Ramirez, and I don't really know how that was a corner, to be honest. Corker sort of getting a bit frisky with Marshall there, but for some reason it was a corner. I don't know, a bit of a poor shot, but anyway, headed by David Luiz, but a great save by Marshall again, really is showing how good he is. But there we go, half time, 1-0 up, and we're doing amazing at the moment, to be honest. I'm very surprised with 1-0. You can see Man City drawing with West Ham there, 0-0. Not the best fan. You can see in the stats here, Chelsea are completely all over us. It's just because of that Schwartz mistake that we really are 1-0 up. But anyway, jumping straight into the second half here, Chelsea kicking off. And Chelsea have actually signed Lewandowski, and I believe they bring him on later on. But you can see Oscar playing a deadly through ball to Ramirez, and Ramirez has a shot, it just goes wide. But luckily, it was offside anyway. But this really does show how well over us Chelsea were, to be honest. They were all over us. We just managed to get the lucky goal. But here you can see Matic playing for Lewandowski, just came on for Eto'o. And Willian whips in the ball to Hazard, and Hazard, no he doesn't, he hits the crossbar. And I was just so nervy at that point when he hit the crossbar. But I decide here, they're all over us, 83rd minute. You know, because of the EHEs, I need to put in some man marking. So I decide, there's Lewandowski's in centre attacking mid, and Matic is in strike, and Lampard's in right mid. I decide to mark Lewandowski with Corker, Hazard with Theophile Catherine. So as I sort of work it out here. Yeah, Theophile Catherine. And I decide to mark Lampard on the left, on the right, with Fabio. They're playing a bit weird there, Matic up front. But you can see one last attack here. Zaha cuts inside, gets past Ivanovic, gets past Cahill. Hazard trying to just skims over the crossbar. And that pretty much was the last attempt of the game, to be honest. Here you can see Chelsea trying to have one more attack. David Marshall picks it up, and he's just going to waste time here. He's going to hold on to it. And that is it. 1-0 win at Stamford Bridge, pretty much all thanks to Schwarzer. So I'm going to thank you, Schwarzer, there for the win there. You know, thanks, I guess. But anyway, 1-0 win. We really are overachieving at the moment. You can see there we only had 1 shot on target. They had 5. However, we still managed to come away with the win. And you can see there, Man City, Liverpool, both drawing over West Ham and Newcastle. Not good for them. There seems to be a lot of 0-0 draws in this career so far. Anyway, we go away to Norwich here. And I decided to go check my messages before the game. And I've actually gotten this national management offer from Norway. And around this time is the way you begin to get into national management offers. So I'm going to stall them all and see when I get a decent one. But you can see Joe Mason saying that he doesn't really like it here and he wants to move back. Considering that Ireland's only a few miles away from England, but I'm not even going to bother with this. But apparently he misses home and he doesn't like the culture here. Even though it doesn't, I don't even know. Okay. Anyway, the squad here, I believe I do make a few changes. I'm not 100% sure what I do. I don't even remember. I was having a look at Cohen Jones. I decided to put him on the bench because, he needs some sort of game time if I'm going to bring him. I had a look at Daly here, just considering putting on. I decided to put Joe Mason on the bench because I'm probably going to end up subbing him on sometime in the game. And I decided to bring on Kim after a lot of thinking on for Bellamy, but you won't see here for a while. I decided to bring on Kim for Bellamy because, once again, Bellamy's getting old and we need a replacement. And I think Kim, it does suit that sort of role because, I don't know, whenever I use him on this career, he just seems to do well. Don't ask why, he just seems to. Anyway, away to Norwich, certainly a more easier fixture than the other one, and I think we can come away with the win here, to be honest. Anyway, jumping straight into the game, Norwich versus Cardiff, and we kick off, and you can see a great tackle by Akram sees Rhodes running, and Rhodes puts a brilliant cross design. What a goal! I'll give credit to Rhodes there for setting up Zaha, but it seems as if Zaha and Rhodes swap roles there, with Rhodes crossing into Zaha rather than Zaha crossing into Rhodes. But great play from both Akram, Rhodes and Zaha, and that generally was a great goal. First touch cross from Rhodes as well. Good header, no way Roddy was going to be saving that. But 1-0 up in about 20 minutes, not too bad at all. And you can see a misplaced pass, falls to Rhodes. Rhodes twists and turns, has a shot and great save by Roddy, but nothing really did come from the corner. You can see Norwich passing around the back, and Noon capitalises on that. And Noon plays the free ball to Rhodes, and Rhodes has a finesse, and it's offside. I mean, when I first saw this, I didn't really think it was offside, and I was completely outraged around it, but then I realised, oh, well. And you can see Norwich once again passing around the back, but we capitalise on it. But that's half-time. We didn't really get the chance to capitalise on that. Half-time, 1-0. You can see a few results there. A lot of 0-0 results. Chelsea facing Man City there. Still 0-0. You can see the stats. We are completely all over Norwich. So we really should come away with the win. But anything can happen in an EA Sports game. So you never know. But you can see Fur running down the wing. He sees Wolfswinkel in the middle, and this is sort of what I was expecting to face in this game. And a great header by Wolfswinkel, but a save to match it from Marshall. Great near post save. I mean, he should be saying from his near post, but even then, good save. And here's a corner from Norwich, and you can see Fur trying to get his head on it, but a great catch by Marshall, and nothing really came from the counter. A great tackle by Rhodes there actually. Through to Zaha. Zaha has a finesse. And, not the best of shots. But for some reason or another, it went out for a corner. It must have, clipped off something. But you can see Noon crossing it in. Nothing really comes from it, though, to be honest. You can see, actually, a free kick here from Norwich. Plays it into the box. Rose, for some reason, heads it back. Fifa Caffrey heads it straight back at him. And here we are on the counter. 3 versus 2 with a few Norwich players getting back. Medell plays it out to Zaha. Zaha plays it back into Medell. And a diving header from Medell to make it 2-0. Great counter-attack. And we are 2-0 up. And we certainly are performing above expectations recently. We just seem to be winning games very easily now. I usually struggle on world class, but I really do like this team. It just seems like I can win anything with this team now, to be honest. I think they're playing amazing. I don't really even think we need any signings in January, to be honest, if we continue like we are. But you can see Norwich trying to get back into game. Fur whipping it into Elmander. Elmander trying to get something on it. Great block by Corker. Corker plays it through, and a great block from Theophile Catherine there. And it goes out for a corner. towards the end of the game, they really were all over us, trying to grab that goal. And here you can see it gets placed to Basong, but just wide from Basong. And hopefully we can keep a clean sheet here. And we do manage to do so. 2-0 win away at Norwich. And that's about, I think, 3 wins on the trot now. 3 or 4 wins on the trot. And we certainly are playing great football at the moment. And yeah, 2 clean sheets as well. Clean sheet against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. But there you can see, we're all over them, to be honest. Triple dash shots on target. And not in real life, but on this game, that is Jose Mourinho's first loss at home. I'll be surprised if he lost to anyone else, to be honest. But yeah. So I decided here to go over and check out the league table. And this is where a real shock came in. I saw I got on the wrong thing here. And I realised just going on tables would be a much quicker way to do it. So you can see here, here's where a real shock comes in. You can see me just going through Capital One Cup, Champions Cup, Euro League, don't really care about that. Premier League, we are 4th, and no games in hand, everyone's equal, we are 4th. We are 7 points at the top, but we are in Champions League places, and it's pretty insane. Manchester City are 10th. Not very good for them. You can see Crystal Palace, Norwich, and Hull City in the relegation zone. But that is that for this episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.